Yo, Wagwan, it's that guy. It's not Locks, not Nation. Today we're talking about subscribers dreads. I believe we're on episode 19 or 20. 21 is coming real soon. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash that like, and leave a comment because this is not Nation. So yeah, I've been chilling. It's been summertime out here. Yesterday we went swimming at the beach, at the lake. And one thing I must say about swimming in lake water or ocean water is it's best to rinse out your hair regardless of whatever water you swim in after, whether it's a pool, whether it's the lake, whether it's the ocean, the sea. Rinse your hair out after with fresh water. It will be muchly appreciated for everybody, including yourself, because things can build up in there, lake scum, sea salts, just little things, you know, it does stick around. So rinse it out. It takes real quick, honestly, like a minute. You could just pour a bucket of water on your head after you get out of the water. It's super simple. Just don't let that shit dry in your dreads after you're done swimming. But moving on to whatever's happening today, this is subscribers dreads. I do have a lot of submissions here, working hard to get through them all, and I feel like we're just gonna hop right into this one today. So without further ado, this is subscriber dreads number 19. Let's do this. I'm doing it a little bit different today. I'm gonna show you guys the dreads that we got happening here today, and right off the bat, you know, this is Snapchat. I have deleted my Snapchat since, so from now on you can send them here on. Yeah, so you can send them to me on Instagram. Instagram is the best way to send me the dreads, pictures, photos, whatever you want. I'll be doing them from there from now on. Here we go. Nice set and lock.
Just wanted to say thank you for making dreadlock videos. I love watching them. It's cool to see getting inspired by other people's locks. And I'm on my journey. I'm on 48 days. Still got in the maintenance session yet.
I don't have my headphones in right now, so I can't really hear what she's talking about. But the dread's looking pretty cool. I like the wispiness at the bottom here.
I'm gonna go next month. Get one. It's gonna be a long session, but gotta reblunt my tips. Gotta tighten the roots. Crochet it all up and down. But this is 48 days. It is looking like a crazy mess.
So 48 days looking like a crazy mess, looking good. I like how they're looking there actually. Pretty, you know, they're pretty starter. They're starter locks. And definitely gonna take some dedication, some dreadication to get to where she wants to be. And it looks good, so I appreciate that. Dimples Brit, I appreciate the video. And some more pictures of Dimples Brit here. So dread's really short, right down to around her chin, and looking pretty wild as well. Definitely looking very wild. I like that she looks very happy with the locks. So definitely a thing to take notice of is that people look and feel happier when they have dreads. It's a true story, I swear. Moving on, trying to find the next. Whoa, it's looking sick. Can't believe how these dreads are actually looking pretty thin in some spots, and some of them are dropped down already, as some of them are spiked up like pretty naturally here. So looking pretty freeform. The new growth looking pretty thick. There is some bleach and some dye up there as well in the wispy tips. That's pretty cool. Wow, crazy looking how they turned out like that. So this could be an effect of like a dread sponge pretty easily. You see the high top here going on, and they are pretty thin. I would suggest letting these Congo up. Avoid having them super thin and let them thicken up and strengthen up. That's lit, legit. And it looks like some of the hair dye is fading at some points. The red into the blonde, the bleach blonde. Yeah, I like the way that those look. Looking pretty cool. 7 months unmaintained. These locks here looking pretty cool. Free-formed. Caucasian type 1 hair. Wispy tips. And a very matted, nested scalp here. Now, this is normal. Some people might drive them crazy having a scalp like that. I think it's perfectly fine. My scalp looks exactly the same way. I sometimes ponder if I should like go and get them retwisted and, or not twisted, but like crocheted and like had the frizzy hairs taken in, just for the sake of creating content for this channel. But otherwise, I don't really care about the way that my dreads look to other people, you know? It's all about how I feel inside, and this is the same with this dude here. 7 months unmaintained, pretty cool.
So, I just wanted to show you how my dreads look right now. Been about 2 years and 6 months growing. And yeah, I don't get maintenance very often. Really only if it's necessary. Maybe if I'm going to a job interview or something.
Job interviews, get a little retwist, because it makes you feel that much better. It doesn't really do anything in terms of you getting hired, because getting hired at a job interview all comes down to your skills and interpersonal relationship skills with other people and communicating that you are the guy for the job. But I feel what you're saying, Mavstract. By the way, shout out Mavstract, Western New York.
But that's the only reason that I would ever get it maintained. I don't really do it more than like once, twice a year.
Twice a year is like the perfect amount to maintain your dreads if you are going to be doing any maintenance. And I like the way that Mavstract's hair is coming along. He used to have it bleached. Now it's just all back to natural color. They're a little bit thin in some spots, a little bit curvy. It's pretty dope. Even some Congos happening down here. Pretty dope. Get back into the good mindset. I appreciate that, Tony47. I am back in that good mindset, just to let you guys know. Inspired by Not Nation. These locks looking pretty sick. Kind of reminds me of Ski Mask or Smoke Perp, whoever. I don't know who I'm thinking of, but those dreads look sick. Those dreads look pretty dope. I like these dreads here too. I like the jewelry that they got in there, the clasps. Looks like they're twisted. There's a little bit of dye in there as well. Looks pretty cool. You just learn how to do dreads. Got any tips for my hair? You just subscribe and I enjoy the vids. Those dreads looking pretty new. Looking like they've been freshly twisted at this point. Since they've been twisted, you just want to have to wait it out and make sure that you just be patient. They will lock up over time. Stop touching your hair all day every day. And I would just say don't wash your hair for a month or so. Let it really just settle in. Sea salt spray does help, but it looks pretty good. The bleach there looks pretty good too. Send me an update picture, please. Yo, what's up? Wow, I have a lot of this shit going on too. It's just like frizzy hair. This can be dreaded onto its own. This can be dreaded back into another dread, or it could just be left alone. I normally just tend to leave it alone these days. Your dread's done about a week ago, and I was wondering if it was normal for my hair to come out of the dread, and I was wondering if there was anything I could do about it. They are comb coils. Yeah, hair is gonna come out. That happens all the time. What you can do about it is like not wash your hair so often right now during the beginning stages. I would say like 30 days is a good amount just to wait and let it really settle in. And then when you do get it washed, use cold water. Cold water is the best for helping to bring in all those frizzy hairs to help it lock up faster. I did get to some of these dread reviews pretty late, so I didn't ignore the patchy ass beard. These dreads are looking sick. A little bit of a pineapple top on top, and the sides looking kind of freeform and wispy. The only maintenance I do is finger twisting. Hopefully it doesn't stunt the locking process. Yeah, you don't even need the finger twisted, man. Just let them be and they will go. They will go on their own. These locks looking pretty baby locks in here. Great set of freeform locks at the beginning stages. I'm actually pretty excited to see where these can go in the future, because I can see that they could be really big if you just let them be. You would be very pleased with how those are going to turn out. Phoenix, yo, shout out Phoenix. These dreads looking sick too. It's got the high top with a little bit of a ponytail, half updo at the back. A lot of frizzy hairs, which is fine. It's cool. You know, we really got to hold down the frizzy hair gang these days. I want to visit Phoenix, Arizona one day. I heard a lot of good things about. Shout out Gunther as well. He's out there in Arizona. Samuel This guy says he first started his dreads in June 2018. I didn't know how to start dreads at first because of his hair type and texture. I was anxious to get them as soon as possible, which most people are. Don't feel like you need to get them as soon as possible. That's how people end up with like interlocks. That's my situation in the past. I started watching dread videos on YouTube, some of mine, tried learning as much as I could. Started off with 2-strand twists, it took forever. Moved to crochet hook, which also took forever. I do everything to myself. I was using rubber bands at first, which didn't really work. Crochet and palm rolling worked best for me. So I'm glad you finally found a method. You didn't try freeforming. Freeforming also does work. Cold water rinses. That's another good way to have your dreads just really lock up. Alien artwork. All right. See what Zachariah is saying. Dreads too thin? No, they're not too thin. That was quick. I need to pull that one back a little bit. Dreads too thin. Dread reviews and my hair was short. Ooh, okay. Welcome back on the channel. Dreads looking good too, man. Keep them going. Thicken them up if you want. Just let them Congo. New subscriber. Thanks for subscribing. Almost 2 months. Sent me freeform with the sponge. I was about 10 days and sprayed my hair with water almost every day. King Harold. Nothing there. I missed out on that one too. My bad. Alex the Crazy. Those are insane. I like that he's got that wick style going on. This is straight Florida happening here, and I won't lie, I am thinking about going to Florida to visit the wick lady to get my wicks done. And again, it's not something that I just want to do for looks. I want to do it for the entertainment value and the content for the channel. I feel like you guys might find that pretty entertaining. But let me know in the comments below what you guys think about that idea. These looking dope. I like the way these look. What else we got here? Well, little baby twists, little baby comb coils there, looking pretty cool. End job with this dreadlocks. Fans answer. Yeah, they will eventually be dreads. Your hair type is going to be a slower way to form, but give it a year, man. They're going to be locked up. Just be patient. Keep being patient. Cool. A little high top here hitting that bong. Rip. I always love to see high top dreads, short dreads, long dreads. Smoke sesh. Looking pretty good. A little thin at the front, a little thin at the back. Some thick ones around there. Good variety, probably about 30 dreads or so on his head. Cool, man. I like the look that you got going there. Big up yourself. Moving along here. There's lots to look at. We got a little bit of a blue room. I don't know what that was about. Whoa. Twist and rip, crochet, some dye. I think after 3 or 4 months more of this, they'll be pretty locked up. And I like the way that you've already got them started out pretty good. So nice on that. Hey, what is this? This is like trippy red. Gonna freeform for a bit. A lot of people bleach and dye their dreads before they're even locked up. This kind of gets to me a little bit because it just shows that it was like the other guy mentioned, like he was anxious to get them so soon. People are the same with dyeing. They're just so anxious to have dreads and dye them. And, you know, really you should let them mature and lock up before dyeing it. But to each their own. You know, do as you please in the long run of things. Nicorette and THC. Side curls have started beginning to lock. Looking like some free forms going on here. Looking pretty sick. I can dig it. Update. Just like a few little dreads there that I can see. Whoa, you got horns. Crazy. Those are some nice looking freeform locks on type 1.
See that,
those
right?
going.
This is Dead Rising, the first one. The fuck?
Playing some video games. Whoa, 6 months twist and rip. Looking pretty perfect. Those are like crocheted as well, blunted tips. Kind of remind me of Ozuna's dreads. Like they're pretty identical. Like just a little bit shorter. Another set of high top dreads. Crazy. A lot of very oh, I want to go back to that one because his hair on the scalp, very brick layered here, very brick patterned for the sectioning of his dreads. Now, This is the sign that he's probably interlocking his hair. This is the sign that he could have been impatient and anxious about getting his dreads too soon. Hence why going with this technique. Interlocking does work on any type of hair. It's not the best for any type of hair. It's a pretty damaging technique to use. But I mean, again, to each their own. You guys can do whatever you want. Partially it's my fault because I put a lot of videos out there on interlocking at the beginning stages of this channel to show people that it can be done. But I don't judge people for interlocking because it does work. It's just not like a practical way of having long-term locks 10-20 years because they will thin out a lot quicker than growing thick freeform dreads. But they look good, man. Keep those going. Keep those going. Okay, good little start. You can start those dreads off pretty easy there. Just freeform those. Those little curls will work. I think my Google said, tell me a joke, and it told me a joke there. Tips on starting, maintaining freeform. Just go for it. Go all in. Do it with all you got. Don't turn back. Thicken your skin and just let them form. Don't even separate them. And separate later. Let them lock up and separate later. Jamaican black castor oil there. Very good for promoting hair growth. Actually, this is the mango and lime formula. Not exactly sure what's in there. Extra virgin coconut oil for hydration. As long as it's 100%, you don't find any perfume or petroleum in there. Petroleatum. Yeah, coconut oil is good for your scalp to kind of keep moisture, avoid getting dandruff, stuff like that. But you gotta be careful because it can build up as well. Coconut oil does build up if you put too much and not have it rinsed out over time. Progress on the towel rub. You don't see much towel rub dreads anymore, but these are looking good. And this guy actually looking like he's like half Asian mix. And his hair is actually like insane. Like, I don't know if he's Asian or not, but he definitely looks mixed. And towel rub progress. It is gonna be pretty afro-y and like that at the first stages. Bob Marley's beginning dreads were very much like this, and I feel like it was his best set of locks. The best stage of his locks was at the beginning. So all to you, because this form that you're at right now is going to be your best form. It won't happen again. It's going to last, you know, a year, and then they're going to change and they're going to fall down, and you're not going to have an experience with crazy wild afro dreads ever again. So enjoy them while they're here now. That's my tip. Moving along. A lot of people here on the, whoa, okay. We got some, looks like crocheted dreads, bleached once again. Looking pretty cool, Jacob. Currently in the 4th month. These are crazy freeform, so thick. Holy crap. This is the way. This is a perfect trendsetter right here in the terms of just letting them grow, not caring. Big wicks at the back. Super excited to see where these are gonna go. I hope you send me some update videos in the future about these locks, because those are freaking phenomenal. Phenomenal, bro. That's amazing. Keep that going big time. Really cool set of locks. And that's only 4 months in. I love how voluminous they are. And we're working backwards here on his videos. First ACV rinse. ACV rinses you should probably do 4 times a year. And this was the beginning stages of his afro. So you can kind of see where he came from on this journey. Really crazy to see that. And that's only in 4 months. Damn, a lot of progress in 4 months there. Type 3 curls. This guy here is asking, will the top of my hair appear more full over time as my dreads grow out? Yeah, of course they'll fill out. 27 days in with crochet, twist, and rip. Yeah, they'll fill out. They'll thicken up over time. Not to worry. You know, it does fill out, man.
Today.
Whoa, I like how these are sticking like the
6
weekend
months,
at the
roughly.
front, kinda.
A little crazy.
They look very crocheted and blunted. It's got some wax in there as well. Dab, dab, dab. Bam. Love the videos. 6 days in today, and I don't even really know what I should do with them. Freeform retwisting. Always go freeform, bro. Not really trying to get them to look like anyone else's. That's good. Just want them good long locks in the end. You do want them to thicken up though. So if you want them to thicken up, you have to go freeform. Just let them do their thing. Let them connect and Congo, And then you can always choose which ones you want to separate after the fact. But if you want thicker locks, you're going to have to stop twisting them together like you are doing right now. Twisting them separately, I mean, right, like as you have them right now. Just let them form up. Let them do their thing. But good shit, man. They look good. And they're only 6 days in, so they're not even really matured yet. They're just twisted. They look like comb coils at this point. Let them go for 6 months. Don't touch them, and you're gonna have a lot thicker locks. Let that new growth come in, right? So, pretty dope. I appreciate you guys sending in those videos on Snapchat once again. Send them to me on Instagram from now on. I'm gonna be trying to fill it up on there. And definitely smash that subscribe button down below. Drop a like. It helps more than you think on this channel, and it's free, so you don't even have to worry about charging your credit card or anything. So, but anyways, I'm gonna head out. Thanks for watching this video as always, and I'll definitely see you in the next dreadlock review update on the subscribers. Until then, peace out, one love, stay happy, and Natty, adios.